The barn door flew open, not with a battering ram, but with pure audacity. Sarah Bennett, head of the Willow Creek HOA, stood there, arms crossed, flanked by two landscapers wielding bolt cutters like they were about to perform a ceremony. Ethan Harper barely managed to shout, "Don't touch that lock," before it hit the ground. The men yanked the doors wide, revealing Sheriff Cole perched on a hay bale under a flickering bulb, boots crossed, shotgun across his lap, and a thermos of coffee in hand. "Took you long enough," he said, his grin sharp as a razor. Ethan had been trimming his hedges with nail clippers, a petty act of defiance against the HOA's endless rules, when he found the note in his mailbox. No stamp, no signature, just a scrap of paper. Barn violates code. Do not resist. He chuckled. Defying the HOA was his new workout routine. Willow Creek was supposed to be his and Mia's rural escape, not a prison run by lawn-obsessed tyrants. He tossed the note and kept clipping, but Mia, his sharper half, didn't laugh. She'd always sensed something off about the HOA, not just their weekly citations. One for an overly shiny mailbox, another for unapproved roses. But the cameras and fake birdhouses, the drone that hovered only over their yard, the old guy with binoculars who claimed to be a birdwatcher but never looked at the sky. They joked about it until the barn became their target. Ethan had built the barn himself, a modest shed with character, housing old records, tools, and Mia's quirky pottery experiments. Nothing shady, just nostalgia, so he thought. When the HOA rolled up in golf carts, sporting logo vests, Ethan had already called Sheriff Cole about trespassers. The dispatcher said Cole was busy. Ethan didn't know that was a lie. Cole was already inside the barn, waiting. As the lock fell, everything unraveled. Cole stood, racked the shotgun for effect, and aimed it at Sarah's clipboard. "Well, now," he drawled. "That's breaking and entering." Sarah blinked. "This is a compliance check, per Section 42. Cole's laugh was dry. "I'm the law here, lady. Your rulebook don't trump me. You just busted into a sealed site tied to an investigation. Got a warrant in that purse, or just lip gloss?" Panic hit the group like a shock wave. One board member passed out. Another ran into a rake. Mia pulled up, tires spitting gravel, and saw Cole, the HOA in chaos, and Ethan looking like he'd just learned his shed was a crime scene. She didn't yell. She marched to Cole and snapped. "Why the hell are you in my barn?" He nodded at the floor. "You got a trapdoor?" "No trapdoor," Ethan said. "You do now," Cole replied. They looked down. Beneath Cole's boot, cleared of sawdust, was a square outline. Ethan brushed away more, revealing a hidden handle, seamless in the wood. "I didn't build that," he said. Cole handed him a crowbar. "Let's see who did." The lid creaked open, releasing a whiff of oil and metal, not musty, but alive. Cole's flashlight lit narrow stairs. Ethan followed, heart pounding. Mia stayed topside, glaring at Sarah, who was sobbing into her phone. Below was no cellar but a bunker, corrugated walls, shelves of binders, and a tarp-covered pile. Cole ripped it off, exposing hundreds of VHS tapes labeled by date and address. One read, "Willow Creek, 1996, 305, Maple Lane." "That lot was empty till 2001, Ethan said. "Exactly," Cole replied. "This ain't your mess, Harper, but you bought it." "Upstairs," Sarah wailed. "You can't arrest me." Cole climbed out, cuffed her like swatting a fly. "Trespassing, vandalism, and if these tapes show what I think, you're done." "It's just a barn," she cried. "It's a vault," he shot back. That night, with the barn taped off and the HOA gone, Ethan and Mia sat on their porch. The silence was deafening. No crickets, no breeze, just dread. "What's on those tapes?" Mia asked. Ethan sipped his whiskey. "No idea." "I do," she said. "They've been watching us. Always." The mailbox creaked. Another note. "Failure to secure structure. Code 3.8A. Fines pending. Repeat violations may lead to property reassignment." Neither laughed. In the dark, binoculars glinted. Morning brought a dead raccoon nailed to their door, an HOA citation pinned to it. Unauthorized wildlife. Code 6.1D. Mia tore it down, cursing like a sailor. Ethan, in his robe, stared at the carcass. They didn't own a dog. Cole had taken the tapes, but when Ethan asked for details, he got, "Some things ain't for civilians." That stung. It was their barn. If it held decades of spying, They had a right to know. Mia hit the county records, digging into their property's past. At the zoning office, they met a clerk reading a book on taxidermy. Old deeds are in the microfiche crypt, he sighed. Bring a jacket. Smells like regret. 3 hours in a dim basement. Scrolling through grainy reels, Mia gasped. 1986. Our land was seized. Federal forfeiture. Owner, Harold T. Vance. Ethan frowned. Vance. He's a founding HOA donor. Their eyes met. The barn wasn't random. It was a relic of something dark. So we're on land taken from a shady guy who helped start the HOA that's now stalking us, Ethan said. Mia nodded. Tell Cole. He's hoarding those tapes like a dragon. As they left, a black SUV pulled up. The driver, late 60s, BULO tie, fake tan, grinned. Ethan Harper? Who's asking? Clyde Vance, Vance Holdings. Mia's grip tightened. Same last name. He offered a glossy card. Sell your land. 30 days. Double your purchase price. Why? Ethan asked. Clyde's smile grew. You opened something that should have stayed shut. Things you'll get messy if you stay. Not scared of messy, Mia said. Not a threat, Clyde replied. Just advice. His SUV rolled off, deliberate, like a clock ticking. Another note waited at home. Unauthorized access to sealed structure. Code 4.9 AE. Membership review pending. Mia crushed it. I'm framing these. The neighborhood felt staged. No dogs, no kids, like it was posing. Ethan walked to their neighbor Walt Carter's house. Walt, a cheery retiree with a perfect lawn, hadn't been seen since the barn. His lights were off, mail piled up, grass overgrown. The door was unlocked. Inside, everything was neat, except a dining room table stacked with HOA-labeled VHS tapes. One read, Mia Harper, May 10th, last week. Ethan's blood ran cold. He grabbed it, ran home, and showed Mia. We're being watched, she whispered. They sat in the dark, curtains shut, watching the street. Every house's lights flicked off in sync. A drone hummed, then vanished. Morning brought a back door knock. Mia opened it to a teen in a baggy hoodie and oversized boots, clutching a bag of VHS tapes. I'm Kay, Walt's granddaughter. He's gone. You're not like them, so I'm here before I disappear too. Ethan cleared the table. Kay said Walt had turned paranoid, hiding tapes in walls. His last voicemail, go to the Harpers. They know. They played a tape, rainy 2002, the HOA clubhouse porch. People swapped thick envelopes for folders. Sarah and Evelyn Holt, the HOA's first president, escorted a man in cuffs not by cops, but board members. This isn't surveillance, Mia said. It's blackmail. The tape showed spied-on neighbors, secret meetings, vans at odd hours, a man with a shovel vanishing into the woods. Mia found a 1998 memo about Blue Home classification buried in unrelated files. Blue Home candidates must be listed before review. Holt to finalize. Ethan and Kay broke into the HOA office. It smelled of bleach and rot. Behind a membership cabinet's false panel was a binder, presidential access only. 23 profiles marked blue, detailed infractions, and removal plans. Ethan and Mia's was number 20. As Ethan snapped photos, lights flickered. Kay hissed, someone's here. They hid as Clyde Vance and Cole entered. They're moving fast, Clyde said. Speed up the plan. Cole sighed. Too much heat after the barn. Wexler's handled, but his kids sniffing. They left. Back home, Mia found the green belt behind their lot was a Vance-owned smuggling route. A knock came. Sarah, disheveled, desperate, stood there. They'll kill me, she whispered, shoving a flash drive at Mia. Everything's here deals, payoffs, blue files. You're on their list, so you're the only ones who can end this. In the dark, Ethan held the drive like it might burn him. Mia cracked its encryption, revealing spreadsheets of discarded homeowners, logs of silenced critics, and audio of Cole saying, piss them off, they'll break the rules themselves. Kay asked, what now? Mia called Dana Wells, a journalist who toppled a housing scam. Dana arrived with gear and coffee, verified the files, and warned, this'll take down more than the HOA cops, banks, maybe senators. You'll be targets. Mia didn't blink. We already are. Dana prepped a documentary. Ethan planned to crash the next HOA meeting. He showed up with cookies and a projector, playing clips, Sarah counting bribes, Cole ordering illegal drones, profit plans for evictions. The room erupted shouts, thrown rulebooks, someone lunging at Cole, who fled. Ethan left the projector running. That night, someone torched the barn's corner. Mia spotted the flames. Ethan hosed them down barefoot. Gasoline and rags. No witnesses, but the threat was clear. A deputy called warning of a warrant for Ethan's trespassing and data theft. They had 24 hours. They won't quit, Ethan said. Neither will we, Mia replied. A note slid under their door. Meeting moved below. No details, just menace. Mia knew it meant the HOA's secret bunker under the garden center. Dana wired them with mics. Kay played their sulky teen. A hidden panel led to a steel door and a war room table. Clyde, Cole, 2 board members, and 2 suits waited. You came, Clyde said. Smart or stupid? What's this? Mia demanded. A deal, Clyde purred. Sell, leave, get rich. The HOA survives. You've had your tantrum. Cole added. We kept order. You'll ruin lives exposing this. You vanished people, Mia spat. Allegedly, Clyde said. Proven, she countered, flashing their drive. The suits whispered. Clyde's smirk faded. Cole eyed the drive like a bomb. Release that, you'll kill more than us, Clyde warned. Good, Mia said. They walked out. Dana uploaded the meeting audio. Neighbors knocked, offering tapes, support. The street stayed silent, no joggers, no birds. Sirens woke Ethan. Cruisers and a Fed SUV parked outside. Cole and Clyde looked drained. A Fed agent, cold as steel, said their illegally obtained files might tank the case, so whistleblowing could help. Ethan snapped. Justice ain't linear. The agent said, let us handle it. No more leaks, Cole muttered. You've got enemies I can't stop, Mia asked. Why back them? He paused. Thought the alternative was worse. That night, the neighborhood met on a soccer field. Ethan and Mia played a 10-minute expose. Faces twisted shock, rage, tears. No applause, just resolve. Ethan called for a new HOA board vote. Confessions poured out, neighbors ratting out neighbors, installing cameras under duress. The vote was unanimous. Ethan was interim president. He froze fines, demanded audits, and opened the barn as an archive, trapdoor and all. Clyde vanished, rumored to have fled the country. Cole was suspended. Files became evidence. A new note appeared. See you soon. Code 4.3. Ethan grinned. Round 2. Mia smirked.